Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I will discuss about how to upload a web form when your COPR is going to expire or it is already expired. So to start with, let's open google.com and type IRCC web form. When you type this, it will open this link and click on the first link. See, this link will be open and just scroll down and just click on the tell us more. So it will ask you for that, have you submitted an application for permanent resident, student, visitor or worker? So select permanent resident. Then it will ask you for your application being processed by an office outside Canada. So here most of the people are confused. So here it is clearly mentioned that if you are currently being impacted by COVID-19, then you have to select answer no. So here we are going to select no because we are going to upload the IRCC web form because our COPR is going to expire, and for that we are filling the web form. Now just click on the go to web form. It will open this link. So let's start from the beginning. So this is the link that it will be open. If you scroll down, it will ask you for the type of the application, which type of application or inquiry that you want to do. So here you need to select the type, which is permanent residence applied online. If you have submitted your applications through express entry, or if you submitted your immigration application through mail, then you have to select the second option. So here most of the people are also confused whether you have to select this one or this one. So again I am repeating, if you have submitted your application through express entry, then you have to select permanent residence applied online. If you have submitted your applications through by mail, then you have to select this option. So for example, right now I am going to select this one, permanent residence applied online. I am assuming that we have submitted the application through express entry mode. Then another drop down will be popped up and it will ask you for the application type. So again we will select the applied online express entry. Now we need to write the message. According to me, the message would be divided into the 6 different paragraphs. The paragraph 1, which includes information about the ourselves. Then in paragraph 2, ticket booking details should be written with source and destination of travel. Spouse and kid information should be written in the third paragraph. In the fourth paragraph, reason for cancellation of tickets would be mentioned and followed by the discussion about why you are unable to travel within the validity of your COPR and PRV. And in the end, we have to request for the extension of our COPR and PRV, and you have to inform them when you are ready to travel. For example, once international flight resumes, right, then you have to scroll down this page. It will ask you for some applicant information. So for example, here I have written some random information. So you need to write your family name, your given name as per the passport. You need to write some email address, registered email address, means you have to check your express entry profile which email address that you have given in your express entry profile. Fine. Here in date of birth, here you have to carefully select the date of birth because the format of the date of birth is DDYYY. So make sure that you select the correct date of birth. Then you have to select the country of the birth. So here the country of birth, for example, I have selected India. You can select whichever you want. Then you need to write your UCI number, which is around 8 to 10 digits. Then your application number, means your express entry profile number. Fine. If you don't have this information, you can open your golden email. We call it as passport request email letter email. So you can open it, or you can open your express entry profile where you will get this all the information. Then you can write some other information about your telephone number, mobile number. Then you need to select the relationship. If you are an applicant and you are submitting the web form by own, then you have to select the applicant. But if you are a representative or sponsor, then appropriate option should be selected. For example, I am assuming that you are submitting your form by own, so I am right now selecting the applicant. So automatically this information would be popped up when you fill this form. No need to write this information again and again. And if you are a representative, then you need to write your ICCRC number. Then you need to select this option, I agree with the consent, and click on the next. As you click on the next, it will ask you for whether you would like to attach any file or not. You can attach your tickets over here, and for that you need to select yes. If you don't want to upload anything, just click on the no. So for example, I am assuming that we need to attach our tickets. So let's say I click on the yes. Then it will ask me for this files, and here the restrictions are given. If your file is greater than 2 MB, it will not be allowed. So make sure that your file should be lesser than 2 MB if it is a single file, and if it is a multiple file, then it should not be greater than the 3.5 MB. So you can select any of the file. Let's say for example, here I have uploaded my tickets.pdf, which includes my tickets of mine as well as my accompanying family members. Then I have to click on the submit. Then it will ask you for when you click on the submit, it will ask you for the validation of your date of birth, and you have to verify that whether your email address and date of birth is correct. As you confirm that and click on the next, your application will be immediately submitted. So that's all for this video. I hope you like it. If you have any query regarding this IRCC web form, please write in the comment. And if you like the video, do subscribe my channel for the latest video. Thank you.